So here, if P and Q are the lengths of perpendiculars from the origin to the straight lines, x secant alpha plus y cosecant alpha is equals to A, and x cos alpha minus y sin alpha is equals to A cos 2 alpha. Then prove that 4p square plus q square is equals to A square. This is one of the most important LAQ, okay, from the straight lines. Now, what is given here? What is given here? So we have to write the given data. P and Q are lengths of the perpendicular from origin to the straight lines. What are the given straight lines? Given straight lines. Tell me the given straight lines, ma. Given straight lines.
X secant alpha.
Yes.
Plus y cosecant alpha.
Yes.
Is equal to A.
Okay, is equals to A or minus A equals to 0. We can write it. Okay. So, and the second line is
X cos alpha minus y sin alpha minus A is equal to 0.
okay. Yes, equal to A cos 2 alpha. So take it to left side. Minus A cos 2 alpha minus A cos 2 alpha is equal to 0. This is equation number 2. Okay. So now, what is given here, ma? So perpendicular length of perpendicular from origin. What is the formula for finding the perpendicular distance? Okay. So usually perpendicular distance. Okay. So perpendicular distance from origin to, okay, so ax plus by plus c is equals to 0 is, okay. So the formula for this is d is equals to, okay, ax1 plus by1 plus c divided by root of a square plus b square. That is a normal perpendicular distance formula. Okay, here x1 y1, okay, so is 0 comma 0, since we have the point is origin. So that's why we get c divided by, direct we get c divided by under root of a square plus b square, a square plus b square. What is the formula, ma?
Mod c by under root a square plus b square.
Yes, okay. So now we have to apply this formula, okay, for the first equation as well as second equation, okay. Here, what is the a, b, c values? X coefficient, y coefficient, and a constant, okay. Here, given that p is a perpendicular distance, perpendicular length of perpendicular from origin to the first line, okay. So p is equals to minus mod a divided by under root of, otherwise we do one thing, okay, so we do it in the next page. Okay, so here d is equals to, or p is equals to, okay, p is a perpendicular distance, okay. So to the first line, p is equals to, here the constant value is minus a, okay. So write the minus a whole divided by under root of x coefficient a square plus b square, x coefficient square, y coefficient square. That means secant square alpha, cosecant square alpha, okay. So right here secant square alpha plus cosecant square alpha, okay. That means here mod of minus a means we can write it as plus a, and cosecant square is 1 by cos square, and cosecant square 1 by sin square, okay. So now take the LCM here. If we take LCM, so cos square alpha into sin square alpha, okay. So now here by taking, when we take LCM, sin square one time is sin square alpha, and plus cos square one time is cos square alpha, okay. So the root is as it is, okay. Sin square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1, okay. So identity 1 divided by cos alpha into sin alpha, okay. For this we can write whole square, and whole root, okay. So since since what formula we used here? So here we used the sine square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1 is the formula. 1 is the formula. Now, okay, this is equals to a divided by square and root gets cancelled for this. Okay, so we get it as 1 divided by sin alpha cos alpha sin alpha. Okay, cos alpha into sin alpha. Take it to numerator a into, okay, cos alpha sin alpha. Okay, so cos alpha into sin alpha divided by 1. Divided by 1. Okay, here, so we can keep it like this, or otherwise, okay, so multiplying by 2 and dividing by 2. Okay, so here multiplying by 2 and dividing by 2 outside. Okay, so now if you multiply and divide by 2, so what we get here, this is equals to a by 2 into 2 sin alpha cos alpha is nothing but it is sin 2 theta, sin 2 alpha, sin 2 alpha. Either you can keep it like this. Okay, so here what formula we are using? Okay, already we took equation 1 and 2. So this is equation number 3. So here we use with the formula sin 2 theta formula. Sin 2 theta is equals to 2 sin theta into cos theta is the formula here. Okay. Now this is the p value. This is p value. Now what we want? Okay, so we want q now. Q is the perpendicular distance. Okay, from origin to the second line. That is x cos alpha minus y sin alpha is equals to a cos 2 alpha. A cos 2 alpha. Now, okay, so q is equals to q is perpendicular distance q is perpendicular distance from origin to equation number 2. Okay, so that means q is equal to minus a cos 2 alpha minus a cos 2 alpha. This is c value. Check it once. Minus a cos 2 alpha. This is c value divided by, okay, x coefficient cos alpha, y coefficient minus sin alpha. Okay, square a square plus b square means, okay, cos square alpha plus minus sin alpha whole square. We have to square both the coefficients, x coefficient as well as y coefficient. Okay, so now this is equals to, okay, we can remove the modulus. When we remove the modulus, the negative sign becomes positive. So a cos 2 alpha divided by cos square alpha minus sin alpha whole square. When we square this, we get positive. Okay, that means we get it 1. Okay, so now here the value is a cos 2 alpha. A cos 2 alpha. This is the value of q. Okay, take it as equation number 4. Okay, what we have to prove? What he is asking? He is asking to prove 4p square plus q square is equal to a square. Okay, how to find the 4p square plus q square is equal to a square? Now take LHS. Take LHS. What is LHS? 4p square plus q square is the LHS. 4 into p square. What is p value? Okay, from equation 3. A by 2 sin 2 alpha. Okay, so a by 2 sin 2 alpha. Okay, for this is p value whole square. Q value a cos 2 alpha, q value and whole square. How we are getting these? Okay, so from equation 3 and equation 4, we are substituting these two values from equation 3 and 4. Okay, so now this is equals to 4 is as it is, and this square is applicable for all the terms. Okay, so that means a square divided by 2 square is 4, and sine square 2 alpha, plus this is a square and cos square 2 alpha, a square and cos square 2 alpha. Okay, now here we can cancel this 4 and 4. Can cancel the 4 and 4. After cancellation, what is common in both? So check it once. What is common in both? So a square is common in both the terms. So take a square common, then we get it as sine square 2 alpha plus cos square 2 alpha. Sine square theta plus cos square theta. What is sine square theta plus cos square theta? 1 it is. A square into 1 is a square. Okay, is it the required RHS?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what we have to prove? Therefore, okay, so the required answer is true. Okay, hence 4p square plus q square is equals to a square. Okay, and it is proved. Understood?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Okay, do you have any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay, so just to briefly once we look at the formula, what we used here. So first I written the given straight lines. After writing the given straight lines, we are taking the perpendicular distance formula. Okay, here we have two formula for finding the perpendicular distance. Normal perpendicular distance. For any point, the perpendicular distance formula is d is equals to, okay, mod of ax1 plus by1 plus c divided by under root of a square plus b square. This is the perpendicular distance from any point. But particularly he is asking, okay, from the origin. He mentioned here from the origin. From origin means origin is 0, 0. That means x1 is 0, y1 is 0. Both are 0. So c divided by root of a square plus b square. We take like that. We take like that. Okay. After that, what we did here, what are important steps? Okay, first p, considering the p value. Okay, finding the value of p. Okay, so p is a perpendicular distance from origin to first line. We substituted and we used the formula, identity formula, sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. And after that, here we used the sin 2 theta formula. What is sin 2 theta formula? 2 sin theta into cos theta is the sin 2 theta formula we used here. And after that, okay, so any other formula we used here? Okay, here once again we use the sin square theta plus cos square theta, and here taking q is important, and substitution. Okay, substitution and simplification. So finally we are getting the answer. Okay, here also we use sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1 formula. Okay, so once again we used here, right? Okay, so these are the very important steps, major steps here.